They go for the Morphling Shadow Demon combo.
All right. Huh. So it's okay. Well, interesting. So that's their illusion hero, and that's a lot of physical damage burst.
Last hit, so Secret, the first courier snipe, the first tower, the lead as far as CS for the carry.
Oh,
now looking for Swindles
right
too. They want the first blood to add to their repertoire, and they're likely to find it now. Over the top, the waveform combination, they score a kill.
They even drop the sentry to make sure they...
Closest hero in this matchup. And they are going to make a move here. They're trying to find Swindles. They get the disruption off. Poison coming through. Soul Catcher is there. The waveform not timed right by Envy though. Won't actually connect, but still, the damage is almost enough with the stomp. The poison stacks coming through. The Spirit in pursuit. One more poison. Oop, still running. And the long range waveform. One more auto attack. Envy gets it done. But does he make it out is the question. Chessie on the chase. Looking to get something back out of this. There are stick charges available. Envy isn't going to bother using them, and Chessie strikes back. So in the end, turns out to be a rather beautiful bait by Swindles. Now hunting for Highlights. This looks to be a second kill. Slowed down by Z-Freak, moving into position, but again, that Elder Titan Spirit saving the day. While Huskar ramps up mid, Chessie still chasing, going for the neutral deny. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. So Secret, unfortunate there.
That was very poorly played by Envy. Missing that waveform on the Soul Catcher Beastmaster cost him a lot. 600 above.
And they try to make more off of this. Complexity now smoking up, pushing the advantage. The Hawk's there. Perhaps trying to find Bulba here, who's about to complete his Ancient stack. Unfortunately, all that remains is a single Black Dragon.
And he's not even close.
But they have the Huskar in position. Limp moving in, gets the dunk off of Highlight. They're going to commit a roar for that as well. And they will secure the kill. So while that was happening, unfortunately, Weaver goes down. For now.
Always sounds like a terrible idea, but I think they have to. You can wait for him to make a mistake like he did on the left side T2, but
he did that without a Lincoln's and a lot squishier.
Yeah, you can wait for him to get Banner Burn down. That's probably the best bet.
Here's Bulba, Blink Ravage, and a quick waveform.
There's smoke too, I think. There's smoke as well.
But do they want to fight minus the Weaver? There is no Ravage either. That could allow the Huskar to run rampant in these upcoming engagements. Bulba there.
He's out of ground.
That Watermelon has no fear. Envy will reveal himself mid. Seems like the Dazzle's moving in. They are trying to jump him up top, it looks like. Will they be able to find him? Envy on the run still. They relocated for this as well. They do have, I think, a dunk available, and they'll let it go. Envy gets brought down. Complexity able to combine there and find the kill, so it's a Morphling for an IO. They'll take that trade any day of the week.
Fog with flummoxed again.
Swindles out in front.
Where's his replicate?
Trotting towards bottom. And trying to get the jump off here. He blinks, he roars, it's onto Puppey, he connects, but Bulba's there in reserve. The disruption immediately comes out. Good position from Highlight. So Roar committed, nothing yet gained. This Complexity venture in deeper. Ursa blinking forward. Somebody eats out that Shadow Demon. Nobody's doing it. They'll lose him off the bat, but Limp goes hard in the back line. Does manage to bring down the Elder Titan finally. And Chessie isolates Highlight, lacking the disruption. Just now cooled down, but it's too late. Complexity delete both supports, but while that's happening, Envy is in the base, just outmaneuvering them. The dunk is shrugged off, and Envy tries to man fight this Huskar. That ain't gonna happen. He'll have to back away. Quickly Strafe morphs his way out, but strategically, Secret coming out on top there with a counterplay here.
And two extremely hard heroes to fight against. Even the ET and the Shadow Demon are both very good in the Roach Pit, but yep, too much damage. Nice relocate coming out.
That stop a bit too late. The blink in, also late from Bulba. He may end up costing himself his life here. He's gone in too far. Limp is dunking after him. He's going to lock him down, but Huskar getting controlled for now by the Ursa. The ultimate's going to wear off though, and Limp hasn't died just yet. Envy into the pit as well. He wants to fight. He wants to rumble a bit too. They can't bring down Hanskin. He survives the IO. Hanging on. Complexity. By a thread they stand, but well, they are low here on the IO, on the Huskar. They have to back away. They did lose their Beastmaster, so they traded the two offlaners. They grabbed the Aegis successfully. Also, it's the Solar Crest now. No MKBs or evasion piercing here as of yet, but they do find Swindles. He's out on his own. He needs some help. The Ravage comes through. It's going to interrupt the dunk by Limp. Grave committed there. Tries to keep Swindles in fighting shape for the time being, and the Huskar, well, for the time, moves forward onto Arteezy, getting shut down as his ultimate ends. They will bring down the Ursa, has the buyback ready. Nobody pushing right now for Team Secret. They've come home. Hanskin almost dead. The stomp is going to not even be required. Just the Spirit alone. Puppey will bring him down. Uses the Ghost Scepter to try to get back towards safety. A volley of auto attacks there from the Weaver. Not enough to find the kill, so it ends up being two supports down.
and looks like Complexity are not interested in defending.
They're committing for this one. Tier 3 gonna drop. What do they go for after that? They've got the Deso on Chessie. The Glyph comes out, but it's right as the tower drops. Meanwhile, bottom lane though, Secret finding the pick off, Swindle's down. Now working on the range Rex Arteezy. He wants a piece of the melee Complexity. Some heroes starting to come home, but Limp is being controlled for now. Chessie chipping away. The mid rack slowly dropping. Limp not dead just yet. Getting ready to jam perhaps. He's got the dunk. He's not using it. He's focusing on structures, turning back. And he does go to the south side. But still the rack's not dead, and Envy already, he's caved in this bottom lane quite a bit here. They are chasing forward. The Ravage comes through. It's up to Hanskin to turn this fight around. Tether comes out, has the relocate available, not opting to use it just yet. He's counting on Lip to be able to man mode his way through this one. Finally will bring him back. And they'll have to reset here, but again, Secret, they're taking buildings. Even if you get the kills, who really cares? And Hanskin now will return, accepts his fate. Insta-bash the Diffusal Blade, quickly removing that Ghost Scepter.
I think this is one of the reasons why ET is like a top tier support. Like the amount of time that he creates, it could be GG.
A lot of F Secret looking for certainty here as the Raiding Courier will get killed off, but more importantly, they're looking for the hero grabs, and for some reason, it always seems to be Swindle's the one who gets spotted out first, but this time, he's able to blink away. Let's drop the Necrobolk. There's the Ravage, though. Ravage number 1 connects on 3. Ravage number 2 also on 3, locking down the Huskar, but not finish him off, and he's going to look for the jump forward. No disruption. Prevents that on the backside. Arteezy gets to work trying to bring down Swindles. Where's Envy? Oh, he's deep. He's on Z-Freak. He brings him down. He focuses on the tower. It's all about the buildings here for Team Secret. Artor with his dying breath will get one last swipe of those paws off. They hold the line for now, Complexity, but they had to buy back on the Dazzle here. Secret have all the lanes pushing in their favor, aside from that top lane.
I think they should buy back on Ursa, because I think that Complexity are going to try and head a Roshan, I think, end the game with that finishing blow. But if they do not have a Ravage, so this is actually going to be a very difficult fight for them.
They're moving forward here. They want a piece of Eternal Envy. Hanskin does manage to get off the Ghost Scepter as they chase a little bit deeper. Envy into the trees. He's going to play it safe. Oh, or is he?
He was trying to beat BO3 to bottom, I think, because I saw him like face bottom, not base.
Reap may have.
But yeah, I think this might be the all-in play.
But he has no BOTs now. Is he going to run home, or is Envy going all in his own right? Complexity says, screw the Roshan. We're going for it. Diving deep onto Bulba. All of a sudden, there's no Ravages available. There's no Morphling at home.
No Ursa.
Does he come back? Envy, he is working on the Mega Creeps, but Limp's committing here to Tier 4 Towers. Secret somehow have found themselves in a very dangerous base race, but they are going to commit for it. Envy, just the melee racks on the drop, and then they'll have the BOTs ready in a couple of seconds. The Glyph has been committed though, and Limp is going for structures here. Does Envy come home? Is he coming back? Or is it all in? Bulba sticking around, but he's basically just a big creep at this point. Envy's gonna, or Arteezy rather, is gonna get junked, focused down by Complexity. Creeps are starting to hit on the Tier 4 towers. Bulba getting gunned down from distance by Limp. He too will fall, and finally, Envy comes back, but he comes back lacking a couple of teammates. They will double buyback here on the Tidehunter, on the Ursa. Limp standing his ground, but he gets stomped, controlled, he's dead. They need that Huskar. They're gonna have to relocate him back into the fight if possible to get back in this game. Chessie now, Limp just BOTing and charging forward, but while that's happening, they lose him as well. They've lost the Beastmaster. The bug gets squashed. Huskar has fought back, but he's lacking a team to assist. The rest of the team will soon join him. But Envy's managed to find the Mega Creeps. That might be the killing blow.
That was a really nice attempt by Complexity there. They really made Secret sweat. Throne's at like half HP right now. They don't have the buyback yet on Ursa. They don't have the buyback on Elder Titan. They don't have the buyback on Tidehunter.
And now they have one Ravage, soon to be two.
And like they're fighting against the creeps.
Yes. And they don't even have good wave clear.
But that was a very admirable attempt at ending the game. That was...
Well, they're going to commit for this one. They're just diving forward. The dunk on the Highlight Eye in the mid lane, but Creep pushing top and bottom. And Secret eviscerate the opposition. The Ravages come flying out from Bulba. And Secret will take it 2-0. There's no buybacks left. Swindle's the last man standing. Limps away. But his true friend Limp is already dead. They march down mid. They'll end this game. Secret looking solid here.
Very valiant
number one.
By Complexity.
They didn't get to fight with Huskar. They didn't have lockdown to prevent the Morphling from split pushing. The supports felt very underwhelming as far as their net worth and playmaking potential, and
it was just so hard for them to siege towers. Like they couldn't hit towers as fast as Secret, and I think Like maybe they thought they could match the mobility a little bit with like the Wisp relocate, but they were lacking a lot of items. I think Beastmaster died a few too many times. If he had Roar, maybe they could have